And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road? With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple. Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, after losing game 1 of this series, to get an RBI single in the first inning of game 2 is a good sign. This is a tough team, mentally tough, mentally strong, ready to go.
Javier Baez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And
this is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there. Just look.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll striding in, Juan Soto. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So striding in, Jordan Alvarez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early.
Is made here to. Here's Neil Walker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, second baseman.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Heading out towards shallow right. Alvarez moves over, 1 down. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, this lineup could really benefit if Christian Yelich could find his groove. talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month. Whoa, like, that's like a hit a week. I mean, come on. When you wake up and fall out of bed, you're at least going to be able to get 1 hit a week. He has to do a lot better than that.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Soto. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in. Digging in now, Carson Kelly. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Parra moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in, Chris Archer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
Now batting, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. He reached on a single in his first try. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people. Well, he's watched himself struggle now, and his average has fallen below 240. So that's a welcome hit for him, and I'm sure the manager as well.
Asdrubal Cabrera is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. No problem here. 1 away. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Yes, he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. 1 strike now from Archer. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Soto is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting 8.
Settling in now, Cisco. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Archer comes set. 2-1 on its way. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Javier Baez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Javier Baez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Soto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Juan Soto goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Nolan Arenado stands in as he looks at ball one here. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next,
digging in to try it again. Jordan Alvarez. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Payoff pitch one more time. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
First baseman number 10, Marwin
Gonzalez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Now at the plate, Shane Bierbrock. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Shane Bierbrock.
Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This one's flared toward left center. Happ moving in, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, number 71.
So stepping in, number 71. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
High in the air out to center field. Happ is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready for another chance? Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carson Kelly.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he sets him down swinging. Carson Kelly becomes the first out of the inning. Chris Archer is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, what a dive. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more. Ian Happ. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. In there for strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. In is Christian Yelich. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now here's the pitch. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Derek Dietrich.
Too low, 1-0. And this is popped up back behind second. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerardo Parra. A base hit in his first trip. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Archer steps into his windup, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Alvarez moves over, and that retires the side. Redbirds down. Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Francisco Lindor.
And he gets ahead 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Parra going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. It was a walk in his last trip. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Ready once again, Juan Soto. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Soto is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Number 16.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard toward the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Stepping into the box, Cisco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going. Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far. Now, that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down.
Into the box now, Shane Bierbrodt, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 strike now from Archer. Runner goes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. Cards leave. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the windup and the pitch. Cabrera there for this one is short. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Jordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman number 10, Marwin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ball one.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pittsburgh. Here's Neil Walker.
A hit in. Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Popped high in the air. Arenado is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 71.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Number 71 is at the plate as he watches ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Christian Yelich is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hitters up right here, man. Those are 2 close pitches right there, and you got the call as a hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Happ sprinting after it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The throw into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So striding in as Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Archer comes set. 2-2 on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Soto. And that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Carson Kelly. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Chris Archer is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Archer was down for the first out in the 7th inning. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Ian Happ comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. But he'll think better of that idea as he holds on at second with 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Javier Baez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Yelich racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ball 1. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Digging in and looking for more. Cisco 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it. And
standing in now, Shane Bierbrodt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
Dylan Carlson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's Neil Walker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Happ on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Francis Marte has been summoned from the bullpen. And as he'll do so to start the game.
Francis Marte.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 20. Third base.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another chance. Jordan Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit well towards the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
This guy's such.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 71. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Left fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And there he goes towards second. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Lifted the other way to left center. Soto is in pursuit. 1 out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Derek Dietrich. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more, and he pops it up back behind second base. Baez into shallow center. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In is Gerardo Parra. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 1 strike now from Archer. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Ready once again, Carson Kelly. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way. Now, I suppose. Number 21.
Pinch hitting for the pitcher, Archer. Number 21.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. 1 out, nobody on. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, falling a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. Edwin Diaz enters the game to finish
now
this.
Pitching for Miami.
Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him here. Billy Hamilton is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 16.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Number 15.
Now in the box, Cisco, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Yonder Alonso will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and oh, he can't rein it in. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. Got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough hit.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted it to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring trading. So we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Chris Archer earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Shane Bierbrodt takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon.